Hi, this is Jamie Gaymon, Executive Recruiter with Team All In Marketing. Just wanted to thank you for taking some time to view our presentation today. What we're going to talk about is how you can escape from Cubicle City in 2011. Now, what we're not going to talk about today is how to make $1 million, how to build a fortune online, or anything like that. What we're going to talk about is a simple plan of how you can replace your current job income through doing a couple simple things over the course of the rest of this year. Now, let's go ahead and jump in. Now, according to Albert Einstein, one of the things that he said was that the problems that exist in the world today cannot be solved by the level of thinking that created them. So, how does that apply to what we're talking about today in replacing your job income? Well, the problem actually is your job. There's some startling statistics out there that talk about the state of the economy and the state of the job market today, but the average time to find a job right now is over 35 weeks. Unemployment has been over 9% for 21 consecutive months. Social Security is the largest form of income for senior citizens, yet the average Social Security check is just under $1,200 a month, which isn't enough to sustain anybody's lifestyle. Let's just be honest. Let's have a very honest discourse today about the state of where most Americans are. 61% of you watching this right now live paycheck to paycheck. 36% of you contribute absolutely nothing to your retirement. 87% of you don't like your job at all, and 50% of you don't feel fulfilled or satisfied at all with the type of work that you're currently doing. 25% of you list your job as your number one form of stress in your life, and the absolute most horrifying statistic for me is that most heart attacks in the United States today occur between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Monday morning, and I think we all know why that is. The reason that happens is because that's when most people come off of their weekend and have to go back to work. That's when you're out in whatever area you live fighting traffic to get yourself back into Cubicle City so you can chase after your piece of cheese for another week. And I know that for me, I was just sick and tired of it. But here's what I also know. I know that some of you who are watching this presentation today, you won't believe me no matter how much proof I show you that your job is not going to get you to the financial goals and dreams that you have set for yourself. And that's perfectly fine. This presentation is not designed necessarily for you, so there's really nothing that I can do to convince you one way or the other, so I'm not going to try. Now, some of you will believe what it is that I'm presenting to you today. You'll see it, you catch the vision, and understand that the job economy is a failed experiment at this point, and you realize that you need to do something else, but the fear of the unknown will not be enough to overcome the pain of doing the same thing that you've been doing and getting the same results that you've been getting. So again, for you, there's also nothing that I can do about that to help you. But here's the people who I can help. There's going to be a small group of people listening to this presentation right now who believe the truth of the situation, who understand that they can't continue to do the same things that they've been doing if they want to make a change in their lives. And those people were ready to take action on what I'm talking about 5 minutes ago. So those are the people that this presentation is designed to talk to. Okay, so here's the help that our team can offer you. What we're going to do, if you decide to lock arms with us and work together, is we're going to design and help implement for you a game plan to replace your job income by December 31st of this year, 2011. Again, we're not talking about how to make your fortune online or anything like that. We're talking about the income that you currently make, how to work part-time hours to replace that income with a game plan that we're going to help you put together. We're going to teach you how to prospect professionally. Most people in our industry typically fail because they never learn this one very simple skill, which we'll be able to teach to you and be able to help you overcome that challenge. We're going to teach you the leadership skills necessary to build a huge organization. We're going to remove for you the mystery behind recruiting. Again, recruiting, just like prospecting, is a process. If you can learn the process, if you can bake a cake and follow some simple directions and follow the recipe, you'll have success in this area of your business. We're also going to be able to teach you how to build an ongoing, perpetual, residual income. That's what we're going to be able to help you to do. The way that we're going to do that is through mentorship that has proven success and has a proven track record of producing results. My partner that I'm working with, J.R. Jackson, has actually been able to recruit 750 people into a business in just about 6 weeks, recruited 900 people in another company in a matter of a few months, was able to recruit over 1,300 people in 4.5 months in a different company, and recruited nearly 40,000 people in 4 years in yet another company. Here's the thing though, in network marketing, in the MLM industry, you run across people who've built huge organizations, and they've built huge organizations in many different companies. But what they do, what they don't tell you, is that they really just take that whole large organization that they've built from one company to the next company. Here's the thing that's a little bit different about JR and what he's been able to do. He's built those organizations, he's recruited those numbers of people, but they've been all new recruits in each and every business. He doesn't go in and raid his existing team to build those teams. Through building a system that produces results, he's been able to generate those separate teams to the tune of over $8 million in network marketing in the past 17 years. And even in our latest project that we're working on together, he recruited over 140 people personally in less than 4 weeks, was actually able to finish as the number 3 recruiter in our company for the entire year of 2010, and he had only joined in the month of August and only really recruited actively for the month of August. So as you can see, the system that we have, the results that we're going to be able to help you produce are unquestioned and documented. Now, what's required of you? Well, there's just 3 key things today that we're looking for you to figure out here, and that is, number 1, that you're going to decide to cling to the solution and not the problem. I'm not telling anyone that they need to walk out and get off of this presentation and walk into your boss's office and quit your job, but in your mind, are you relying on your job income to provide you a lifestyle? Because that's not what jobs were designed to do. Jobs were designed to sustain you through the basics, but even in this economy and with the numbers that I showed you previously, that's just not happening. Okay, so decide to cling to the solution and not the problem. Number 2, if you decide to join arms with us, we're going to ask you to commit to learning and applying what we're going to teach you. This is really going to be the key to success. Just like working with a personal trainer can provide you with a blueprint. They can help you, they can encourage you along your way to fitness, but if you don't commit to doing the workout yourself, it's not going to work. It's the same thing with business. It's the same thing with the project that we're working on today. If you're not committed to learning what it is that we're going to teach you and then taking that knowledge and applying it, it's not going to be successful. And the third thing that we're going to request of you is that you commit to sticking with the training program for 2 years. Mentally, say to yourself, look in the mirror and say to yourself, I am going to stick with this program for 2 years. Now, if you're not someone who's interested in getting more information, if you don't believe what it is that we talked about a little bit earlier in this presentation, and you're not willing to commit to the 3 things that were just laid out in the most previous slide, thank you for your time. I appreciate you coming out and checking out the information. No harm, no foul. Look forward to maybe crossing paths at some point in the future. But for those of you who fit into that 3rd category, for those of you who are sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired, here's what your next step is. Below this video, follow the green arrow. There's a link to a presentation that's going to give you the details on the project that we're putting together and what you need to do today to get started working with us. Just click on the button below this video and it'll take you to that presentation. Enter in your contact information, and once you're done reviewing that information, we'll give you a call and help you get started. Other than that, thanks for your time and look forward to working with you.